Hello my friends, let's talk about Juuni Taisen again, and this time we will be talking specifically about the philosophy demonstrated in the final episode of this series. So, while the last video on this anime was fairly spoiler-free, this one is not. Spoilers, you're on notice. Right at the end of my last video on this show, I casually mentioned the final episode and how it was potentially the most philosophical single episode of its season. And this is because the final episode takes place after the death game has concluded. The winner, the warrior of the rat, just kinda killing Nezumi, spent the entire episode in internal dialogue with himself as to what he wants his wish to be. This, however, came into conflict with the power that Nezumi possesses and used to win the competition. Nezumi has the ability to, at any time, generate and experience up to 100 different scenarios and see how they play out. When he finds one that he likes, he locks in that course of action and then starts again. But up until the wish, he always had a limited degree of possibility. Only what he was personally capable of was on the table. The wish, however, gave him complete freedom. Freedom to choose whatever reality he desired, and the freedom to destroy the infinite other possibilities. This is the existentialism of Jean-Paul Sartre, who presented the human condition as frighteningly free. All existentialists share one thing in common: the assertion that existence precedes essence, that things come into being with no predetermined values or purpose. Sartre takes this basis and concludes that rational creatures, like humans, thus have the complete ability to determine those values and purposes for themselves, on whatever bases they decide. But Sartre also noticed a problematic conclusion from this. Even without a superpower, like the warrior of the rats, everyone, with any and every choice that they make, closes off every other choice. As you determine which reality to follow, every other possible reality is destroyed, dead and gone. No ability to change or access later on. True freedom thus ultimately means the loss of infinitely more choices than the one you make. Even choosing to do nothing cannot overcome this. Only through purpose, through true essence, can this loss of freedom be remedied. That last sentence isn't Sartre. I just added it in because it seems like a necessary logical consequence to me. But it is easy to see how this plays out, coming from the ethical philosophy of the warrior of the ox killing systematically, who, in one of Nezumi's alternate death game realities, had plenty of time to teach Nezumi about the primacy of intending good action in spite of not guaranteeing good outcomes. Ox challenged Nezumi, whose youthful, no-care attitude had kept him from forming concrete personal values or a sense of purpose. Nezumi is different from Ox, however, different from tiger and monkey and sheep. None of them can see the consequences, while Nezumi can. They can temper their wills toward intentions and action because they ultimately lack that one other piece of information, the end of the equation. Thus, Nezumi was being torn by his power. Every wish had an obvious negative outcome. Every good intention had the possibility of going wrong. And the rat, accustomed to deciding action based on outcome, and now burdened with good intentions and their potentiality for doing good, was crushed by the frightening potential of his own freedom. So much freedom that it became impossible to act. In such a position, it seems that just forgetting may in fact be the easiest choice. Thank you for watching, my friends. That will be it for Juuni Taisen. If you enjoyed this video or the last one, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more. Also share the video with your friends. I don't pay anyone to promote the channel, so the only way we can grow is with your help. Thanks again, and remember, stay true.